Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. So today I'm going to continue working on the Leafbear sketch club and again drawing with this fountain pen. Last few sessions we were working on round 124 and today we are gonna move on to round 125. Let me just show the reference on screen first. Okay. Here we go. So the first sketch, hold on. Too many things on the computer. Okay. So this is again, all the references are from Paxos.com, and this one is a photo in Peru, colorful fishing boats on the beach. So this is what we are gonna draw now. Okay, let's get started. We shared a reference photo on our Discord, so if any of you is interested in joining this little sketch club and to sketch the same photo reference, you can check out my Discord. I'm not going to draw the whole scenes. I think I'll just start with this boat on the right hand side. That would be the main subject. Again, I missed the Sunday stream last week. I was watching the table tennis World Cup. Exciting games. So here I am trying to catch up. I'm not sure how long I can stream for this session. It's 4 p.m. my time. I might be able to do it for about an hour. We'll see how much we did. Finding it hard to have a long block of time that I can just sit here and stream. Hello, 早晨 Station, and hi, Ahmed. Welcome in. Oh, thank you for the likes, Sing. 多謝 Thank you. Appreciate all the likes. How things going for you guys? What are your weekend plans? Is it getting warm there? It has been very warm this year. I think we are having some sort of a heat wave last week. I do find it very hot this year. Very hot every day. I have the fan turned on, I have the aircon turned on. Otherwise I wouldn't want to be sitting in this room. It's just way too hot, way too warm. Cannot calm down and sketch. I find it too distracting with the heat. Yeah, I think I read it in the news that there are certain part of Malaysia that was like 40 degrees Celsius. I think it was in Kedah and Penang. The air quality isn't that good as well. This is a Lamy copycat. I just did an online search. So yeah, they basically copy the Lamy pen, like the characteristics, the style, the design, the feel, the grip. Maybe except that the nib is not interchangeable. But it does look like a Lamy pen. Yeah, you can try and Google this brand here. BOCAI. But the price is like 1/8 or even less. I think Lamy pen is also more expensive in Malaysia because they have to pay for the import tax. Bo zai. I have no idea how to pronounce it. And this is a extra fine nib. It does write quite smoothly. I was using this pen for the last few sessions as well. Is import tax crazy high in Malaysia? 90%? I have no idea. But I just found out that if you buy stuff like from, say, Amazon, they would charge you an extra 10% for basically anything even under 500 USD. So you pay some extra tax for it. I don't know if they have a Chinese name. I mean, this brand, I really don't know. I guess from far away it's really hard to tell the difference. They look almost the same. You've never used a Lamy, just heard of the brand. They are famous. Do you like to use fountain pen, or you prefer gel pen or ballpoint pen? Well, these bowls were actually on a like a stony beach. They're not in the sea. They're like at the shore. Feel like they need to be fixed. I'm not sure if these. Yeah, from the photo reference, it's hard to tell if these boats were abandoned or not. You like to use a fountain pen when you want to write a nice note to someone. Only have one, a pile of pen just for fun. I see. I do like to use fountain pen for sketching. And it's fun, you can try different types of ink, different colors, and different brand. But the gel pens, they also have advantage. You don't have to worry about like leaking of the ink, or you don't have to worry about needing to refill it in the middle of the sketch. You just need to bring a few more pens. Thinking about the composition right now, whether I should add more stuff to it or should I leave it like that. Excuse me. I add some shadow to the side of the boat. Maybe I should just leave it like that here. I've never watched that movie. I knew it's a movie by 周润发, right? Is it 周润发 and 钟楚红? I have no idea. Correct, okay. 蒜頭赤. One of Hong Kong's all-time best? I don't know. So is this the movie that made 周润发 famous? Is that his first hit? I've heard about the movie, but I've never watched it. A Better Tomorrow? A Better Tomorrow 係乜嘢啊？中文叫咩？英雄本色啊 I see. These two got him very famous. Actually, I've never watched 英雄本色 as well. Okay, I guess I'll stop here for this one. Round 125, day 1. Day 1 of the Leafbear Sketch Club. Hong Kong's golden age. Missed that. So let's move on to the second sketch. It's still life. Beautiful flowers in a vase. I need to use a cup, like a thicker cardboard, to put under the page, so that the ink won't like bleed through. Isn't that pretty, that reference? You drink some water first. Me too. Hey, what am I doing? Drawing the tulips on the lower half. I mean on the left hand side. Tulips are so pretty. One of my favorite flowers. I remember going to Ottawa just to see the Tulips Festival. Too bad it's too warm here for tulips. Do people enjoy a lot of noodles in Malaysia? I think people here do love noodles. Why would you ask this question? Curious. Suddenly curious about Malaysia's weather and cuisine. I see. Well, the weather is hot. Only two seasons, the summer season and the monsoon season. But even during the monsoon season, where they have a lot more rains, it's still very hot most of the time. And for cuisine, they do have different, like a mix of Chinese, Malay, Indian. So quite a wide variety. Could be spicy. Like they do eat some really spicy chili. Well, spicy for me. You were wondering what people like to eat there when it's hot? I don't know. Spicy food? They do eat a lot of noodles. Like if you go to a food court or if you go to a commercial area where there are lots of restaurants or smaller shops, they do have a lot of stores that sells the fishball noodles or pot noodles. 超級多魚丸粉、豬肉粉。Noodle soup is so yummy in cold season. Oh, but here they have the dry version, 乾撈. They call it 乾撈. So the dry version, they would mix soy sauce and I believe some sesame oils or just oil, and they have the soup on the side. I think most people here would order the dry version instead of the soupy version. I guess it would be too hot to have the soupy version. Yeah, 西都魚丸. Just so many stores that sells 魚丸粉. And 板麵 So the noodle is more like a homemade one with thicker one. That's also a very popular dish that come with some like 肉碎 minced meat and shallot, fried shallot and chili, etc. The dry version sounds nice too. The dry version is the main. I think it's the main. Like most people would order the dry version. I actually turned to order the dry version as well. Because in Hong Kong, I think I would order the soupy version most of the time for like wonton mee, and most of the noodles I prefer the soupy one. But here I also learned to like the dry version. Banh mi. I've never heard of that there. Here is banh mi. 唔係啊，唔係餅乾個餅，佢係板啊，木字邊嗰個。Yeah, that's the text, the correct character. It's more thicker. It's thicker. And they also have Hakka meat. So you're right, they actually have a lot of noodles here. You've never tried Hakka foods? Oh. Are there any Hakka restaurants near your place? I think Malaysia has quite a large Hakka community, and some of the towns, they are so famous for the Hakka food. Like the small town that I went for the painting trip, it has a huge like Hakka community there, and they have really nice Hakka food. I think they also have some like Hakka festivals that they held every year in Malaysia. Probably zero at where you are. I guess so. Also, a lot of Hakka people in Taiwan. Bigger cities in US and Canada have nice Chinese restaurants, but you are in a small town, no such luxury. I see. Then you have to cook your own. You have a few Vietnamese and Thai restaurants that are so old. So what sort of restaurants do you have over there? Mexican? Or burgers? Oh, nice Italian restaurants, I see. Burgers and Mexicans are quite common. Are they good? If they are common, at least there's a higher chance that you can find a good one. Right. Okay, I think that's about it for this sketch. The second one, round 125, day 2. We used to have a French restaurant, but somehow it didn't survive after COVID. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Day 3. That's a photo of patio with potted plants. Yeah, it has a rustic wood texture. Well, I guess we'll start with the plants. This large pot. Lemon, thanks for the likes. Derimagase. Thank you, thank you. Did you enjoy your Chinese history classes in middle school in Hong Kong? I do enjoy it. But I think we only have the Chinese history class in Form 1 and Form 2. Only 2 years. Wait, do we have it in Form 3? Maybe also Form 3, so 3 years only. You hated them? It's like listening to stories. And I guess another reason that I like it is because it's in Chinese, like except for the Chinese class. Because I went to an English school, so the language of instruction is in English. And I actually find it quite hard to catch up for the first 2 years. So I enjoy the Chinese history class because I can fully understand what's going on. I can fully understand what the teacher is talking about. Nasser, I hope I say your name correctly. Thank you for the likes. Yeah, that's a big change from primary school to secondary school. When in primary school we only have English during the English lesson, and the instruction language is also in Cantonese, so it's a big change to a complete 100% English environment. Hard to catch up. You had the opposite problem. Your Chinese was terrible, so it was difficult for you. I see. Oh, I find we have history and also Chinese history class. I find the history class very hard because probably the same reason. So many words to remember. The people's name are so hard to remember. I still find it hard to remember people's name even now. And the places, like the name of the places, geography, when everything is in English, is so complicated to remember. And Lemon, appreciate your likes. Thanks for all the likes. Yeah, I have the same. I have the exact opposite problem as yours. So language does matters, right? It decides how much you understand, how much you can understand in class. I think my I did quite terrible in chemistry because I don't understand. I don't understand what the teacher is saying, basically. It does make a big difference. Hi, Alexa Cafe. What am I drawing? I'm drawing this reference photo from Pexels. It's a photo that shows a few plants in front of a wall. I do go to an English school, but it's not DGS or MCS. It's not in that area. Very nice reference, thank you. These reference photos are from Pexels, Pexels. It's a site where you can find free reference photo, royalty-free photos that you can use as reference and in other, like, for other creative purposes. Okay, so I guess we can start to draw the chair. Maybe draw the smaller plant first. And the chair. Oops. And then there's a table next to it. Somewhere in Europe, I think, let me see. I didn't say where this photo was taken at. It does look like somewhere in Europe with this rustic wall and the character of the window and the door here. And then there are some plates on it. Just gonna. Oh, there's some food on it. Can't quite see it clearly. Okay, so there's another plant like next to it. Maybe I could draw this line first. This plant looks healthier than the real thing. I guess it's the color of the photo. It looks a bit yellow in the photo. Okay, so I guess we can now add the window at the back. It looks a bit gloomy. I think I need to darken these grills. Another plant on the wall here. Just scribbling. and a smaller one up there. Okay, let's see if we can add some textures to show the wall. Could spend the whole afternoon adding all the details, but just not gonna draw the whole wall, but just draw a few to indicate, to show how the texture looks like. Yeah, just a feeling. Go with your feeling. Actually, this part should be in shadow. I guess that's about it. Just stop it here. Around 125, day 3. Time to stretch. Stretch and drink some water before moving on to the next one. Day 4. Oh, interesting. Day 4 is a photo showing a boy cycling through some tower blocks in Ukraine. Yeah. That's a difficult one to sketch. Have to abstract the feeling again. Looks like a residential area with quite a lot of plants, trees. Buildings could be in Hong Kong. No idea. I think it's hard to find so many greenery places in Hong Kong. Looks like a quiet back alley. Let me draw the walls here first. A very, very rough sketch. Like trees coming out from inside the wall. Oh, Malaysia, thank you for the rose. Wow. Derimagase, thanks a lot for the gift. And appreciate the likes. Thank you, thank you. Is the biker coming or going in the photo? I think is going into the photo from, because you can see the backpack there if you zoom into the reference. I'm just drawing the environment first before adding this small figure. Trees. Again, scribble for the trees. Let's show the tree trunks. I mean tree branches. and 3 trucks. Oops. Eh? Okay. Eh? Okay. More plants over here. I want to draw just the outline of the tall buildings at the back. I have to pay attention to the perspective. We have 2 rounds a month for the sketch club. Each round lasts for 9 days. Oops. So one round will start on the 1st of each month, and then the second round will start on the 16th of each month. I'm catching up with the first round of April, which was from 1st to 9th of April. Yeah, 9 days I think is a good number. So there's a break in between, like depends on the month, which month is it. We have about a week's break where we can do the catching up, or we can just do a different version of the sketch if you want. 9 is easier to catch up then. I mean, if you fill up the whole month with the challenges, there's no time to catch up. And then you would just stop doing it. Oh, thank you for the follow. Menu minutes. I'm pretty sure I didn't pronounce that correctly, but thank you. JC Art, and welcome to the stream. So I guess I'll add these wire lines as well. These are characters to the sketch. And now I guess I will have to finally draw the little boy on a bike, and maybe a bit more over there. More structure. Yeah, we're at around 125. This is the 5th year already. Amazing, isn't it? We started it, I think it was during the COVID time. And the last 2 years, we don't have that many members. Mainly just me and John. And sometimes we have a few more joining for different rounds. But I'm glad we just continue doing this. Keep me to keep this drawing habit. Okay, drawing this small guy here with the backpack. And on a bike. It's so tiny you can hardly see the details. Are all the members located in KL? No. Of course not. We started during the stream, so there are streamers from different, like, all over the world. We just keep posting the reference on our Discord, and whoever feel like joining, then they can just do it at their convenience time. Not too bad, I guess. Universe, thank you for the nice comment. Let's add a bit of textures in front. Quite happy how this one turned out. Around 125 day 4, I believe. Wow. Oh,
Win0 is now a Care Bear.
Hey, Care Bear. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for joining. Okay, about time to move on again. It's already 5 p.m. Hold on. What time is it at your place? Hello. 11 a.m. Good morning, Winnie. 2 a.m. for you station. Wow. So late. You're staying up so late. Alright, let's move on to day 5. This is a still life photo of a basket of fruits, grapes. Is that an apricot? Plums? And there's a vase at the back. Rustic still life with fruits and vintage jug. Okay. Winnie, when you didn't see me in a long time, that's right. Recently I've been streaming at all the different times, like sometimes in the early afternoon, sometimes late afternoon, sometimes late at night, like all the random times. And not able to really stream straight for a long time, so just trying to come in whenever I can find a time, and maybe just stream for an hour and a half. So it might be harder to catch my stream. It is Saturday already in Malaysia. Saturday 5 p.m. already. where should we start? Maybe we can start with this vintage jug at the back. I like the form of it. This long handle. It's always very meditative to watch my stream. Oh, thank you so much, Winnie. Like the opening, right? The opening of this jug looks interesting. Okay. Well, I didn't draw it correctly, but then I just draw over it again. $11 p.m. Yeah, looks like in the European time zone. Late morning. Germany. Guten Tag. Is that how you pronounce? It's Selamat pagi in Malay. Good morning. Zhou san in Cantonese. I like the term 早晨. I like the sound of it. Guten Morgen. I need to stretch my hand. I think this reference would look nice in watercolor as well. Winnie, what did you enjoy for your German breakfast? What do you guys have for breakfast? Recently, I've been just having like cereals, eggs, hard-boiled eggs. bread roll with jam. That sounds nice too. Your first meal is some fruits, eggs, bread or bagel, and coffee. They all sounds quite nice. Healthy. Enjoying the basket right now. What kind of ink do you use? It has to be waterproof. It depends whether you wanted to paint watercolor over it. This one is not waterproof. Okay, it's not this is how it looks when I put watercolor over. You can see some like the bleeding of the ink lines. Not too bad, but it's not waterproof. So I did not really put watercolor over these sketches that I did recently, but I'm happy with just the line work, so I will just focus more on the line work here. I do have some carbon ink that is waterproof if I want to use them, but then I might have to be careful, and maybe I would use a dip pen to draw instead of putting it into a fountain pen. Well, I actually did put it into a fountain pen. Because it's more convenient to draw with a fountain pen. I think it also sometimes depends on the paper. Some paper, when you draw with the ink, you can still put a really light wash over it without the bleeding going too bad, but you have to test it. You try waterproof ink, but it dries out quickly in the pen. Yeah, that's the danger. I used the Hero carbon ink in the Hero fountain pen, and it's okay. It doesn't really dry that fast in the pen, but it might take longer to dry on the paper. That's what I mean by you have to really test it out to see how different ink and different paper works. Station is so late for you, so thanks for joining the stream. Nice chatting with you. Wish you have a good sleep, have a good rest, and see you next time. I actually don't mind a little bit of bleeding of the ink line. So it depends on your style, how clean you want your sketch or the drawing to be. Hello, Lumen. I'm trying to add a bit of shadow. This ink is actually a blue-black ink. If I dip the nib into the water, and you can see a little bit, you can see the blue part of the ink after it's diluted. Adding some cross-hatching lines to indicate the shadow. Sir Gruffalo, hello. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're doing great too. You do? Glad to hear that. Definitely do later some arting too. That's cool. That would be cool. Relaxing art time on a Saturday. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I guess that's pretty much it. I would probably stop here for this sketch. Need to get back into the momentum. What kind of art do you do? Groove a lot? I feel like the ink is not flowing that well. Actually quite happy how this turns out. Mostly traditional art, currently stuck with acrylic paints, but you did a lot of color pencil last year, I see. Well, if you want to share any of your artwork in chat, feel free. This is the cartilage of the ink. Just checking. So that would be around 125 and day 5. You are just stubborn to want to get better with acrylic. That's cool. I think that's fine to just completely fine to keep working on with one material. Let me check that out. Okay, can see a little bit here. Wow, these are your color pencil work. Looks quite amazing. Quite a lot of detail. Okay, I need to click back here. Still ups and downs with your art. I guess that's a very common thing. Completely understandable. Hey, what's wrong with this sketchbook? Okay, we should move on to the next prompt. Day 6. Well, that's a challenging one to do. Street musicians in traditional African attire. Let's see. Which one should I draw? There's a drum. I think the other hand is over here. Another guy in front. Can't really see the instrument this guy is playing. And then another guy in front here. Carrying another huge drum. And over here. Not very clear. Yeah, I guess that's it for this sketch. 125 day 6. Quite a fun reference to draw. So 3 more to go for this round. Already 5:30. Next reference is architecture. Historic Orthodox Cathedral in Russia, in the snow. So some architecture drawing coming up. More of my comfort zone to draw architectures. It's suddenly so quiet. And pine trees in front. Hello. How are you? Welcome to the stream. This is the staircase. Hello, welcome to the stream. Almost done with the sketch. I think I will color this roof. Okay, I guess that's it for the sketch. Around 125 these. No, we are at day 7. Two more sketch to go. Let's go to the next prompt. Next prompt is a street scene. Urban street scene with historic architecture, and 2 persons in the scenes. Interesting foreground. Where should we start? Maybe I'll start with the figure. start with the human figure here. So tiny. Hello Kapoon, welcome to the stream. Okay, two small figure, and you can draw the background building. textures of the wall. Already 6 p.m. An old building. over that side. Okay, I guess I'll stop it here for that one and we can move on to the last prompt. Hello, welcome to the stream. The last one is a sea otter floating in blue water. A cute little sea otter. Hello Zalif. Selamat datang. Welcome. Okay, there's a cute little otter. Oops. Is this too big? Am I drawing the head too big? The hands are so cute. Only the head is above water and most part of the body is submerged into the water. A bit hard to draw the wet fur. Holding the hands together. The feet are so cute as well. They are huge. Looking funny. Okay, let's try to draw the water in the background. Joe Fur, thank you for your follow. Quite a fun reference to draw. I guess I'll stop here for that one. Round 125, day 9. Last one for this round. New round is starting on 16th of April. Wow, finally catch up to the latest round. Yeah, so I guess that's it for today. Finish all the 9 sketches for round 125. Just a quick flip through of what we did. What's my favorite sketch today? I'm quite happy with that one actually, because it's a challenge always to draw human figures, and I like how the expressions look on this sketch. I'm quite happy with that one as well. And that one is fun, the last one. So I guess I will be stopping here for today. If this is your first time here, remember to click the like and the subscription button or the follow button so you can get notification when I stream next. I'm not sure when will be the next stream, so just follow and stay tuned. Okay. Wish you all have a great Saturday. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye.